All right, what's up, traders? Mike here with the watch list video for Thursday, July 6th. I can't remember the last time that happened, but I went the entire session without placing a trade today. You guys know I'm an intraday trader. I make my money between the bells, and I just didn't find anything. It's just low volume. It's just dead out there, summer, holiday week. And I couldn't find a trade that I liked enough to put any money to work. So it's kind of sad. Normally, if I take no trades, it's because maybe I was in and out and had some things I had to do, but not today. I was in front of the screens all day, couldn't find anything. So doesn't happen very often, but I guess I should be proud because back in the day, I would have taken 20 trades that didn't make sense, right? Just because you feel like when you're new a trader, you feel like you always got to be in something. Believe me, I'm way past that. So, all right, anyway, let's go into what I'm watching tomorrow. I'm hoping to catch an intraday trade based on these daily charts that kind of put them on my radar. So, DWAC, DWAC, nice pop today on good volume and held up pretty well. So we'll see if we get a continuation set up tomorrow. BIG gapped up. That is actually a tail there. Let me show you intraday if you weren't in chat today. Look at that. Gapped up, sold off, came back up, and then went sideways the rest of the day. But it is kind of interesting. Over today's high, which was 916. Nope, I got that wrong. Let me try that again. 962, that makes more sense. Over that, you kind of in blue skies compared to recent trading and had what sounded like a nice headline today. So I'm going to keep my eyes on that one. AHI had the big rip yesterday. Quiet inside day today, looking for a third day play. That one can really move at times, so keep that one on your radar. KTRH, I said this was a kind of a sleeper pick, and what was the volume today? 93,000 shares. Still interesting to me that it topped out at 5 last week on strong volume, right? So it's really interesting over 5, but maybe we'll get a setup on an intraday basis. I definitely would like to see some more volume. BYND, I actually like this one. There's a lot of shorts in the name. Back here, topped out at 1463. Today's high, 1433 before closing at 1381. But it looks like it's probably, well, I don't want to say probably, right? It could be close to a potential breakout on this chart. So it is interesting to me, especially with the amount of shorts in it. That could be fuel for a short squeeze. We'll see. EH, in the same spaces like Joby, Joby, LILM. It's basically, think air taxis. I mean, to me, they look like, those drones you can fly. They look like just big drones that actually carry people. It's really a cool industry if you think about it. I suspect in 20 years, those things will be flying everywhere. But this one is one of them, right? It's one of the companies. Again, I'll just real quick show you Joby. That's the one that's had the recent big move and is kind of going sideways. EH is out of China, but still kind of interesting, right? The high back here was 1650. Today's high, 1649. So it is interesting over 1650. You got a potential half number inflection point, and then kind of a somewhat recent high. When I say recent, I guess this would have been January, but at 1784. But over this area, my only problem with the chart setup is that it went straight down and straight back up to get to this 1650 recent high, right? I would like to have seen more. That's why cup and handles work better, because you have the cup, and then the handle goes sideways for a while, and then you got a tighter stop to play out of and everything else. This has already made a big move over the past week. That's what makes me not like it as much. IMNM had the gap up 4 sessions ago, sold off, and is right back up near recent highs. Kind of an interesting chart there. ENSC, I got to zoom in so you can see this one. All right, so I had the big volume day for this stock. I want to say yesterday, but yesterday was the 4th, so on the 3rd, right? That topped out at 264, and then today put in a quiet inside day. So maybe a third day play there. RGTI. Now I got to pan back out. Much like EH though, right? It's already had like a big week-long move to get to recent highs. Today's high 167-ish. The high back here 165. This high was a little bit lower at 155. I mean, it's kind of a handsome looking chart. It looks like poised to break out, but it's also already percentage-wise made a big move over the past couple of days. I would like to see a handle for them, but I'm going to put it on chart. WW, nice volume today. You could argue it broke a downtrend line here. Today. So, and topped out at a whole number 8, which makes it a little bit more interesting. So maybe through 8 tomorrow, or some setup below 8 that would give us the 8 number as a potential secondary catalyst. You guys know how to do it in chat, right? This one is BXRX, which had the big rip 3 sessions ago, then a quiet inside day, and then kind of another quiet day. So you could argue we're flagging. I'm going to keep, this was on Bounce Watch coming into today. I'm going to keep it on Bounce Watch going into tomorrow. And then lastly, ACIU. And I could have had a bunch of others on here too, but the volume's so low out there. I'm keeping my list kind of small. This is just back on Bounce Watch. Had the big rip, and it's been kind of pulling back on much, much lower volume. No trigger, no trade. So if it doesn't give me a bounce play setup, I won't take it. And that's it. I'm going to quit babbling, and we'll see everybody in the chat room tomorrow.